Hello, my name is Samia Khanna, and I am currently doing a research reflection for my time this semester at Ecolab Virginia Tech. Um, I'm currently a senior in computer science, and my specialization is in human-computer interaction. This semester, I worked on two projects. The first project is called Narcissistic Eyes. In this project, we are monitoring eye movement during video conference calls. We are using Tobii Pro to track the eye movement of our participants. The setting that we use in this user study is mock job interview. So essentially, I'm the Confederate and I conduct interviews for the first half of the user study, and during the second half of the user study, the participant gets to interview me. Most of the questions are behavioral, so they work with all majors or fields that people would like to apply to. Um, in this whole study project, we're trying to see um, where people are looking at during um, video conferences. Are they looking at themselves? Are they looking at the interviewer? Or are they looking elsewhere? The things that we're trying to take care of, is it social anxiety disorder, or is it because of cultural significance? If they're from the East, they're not looking at the camera. If they're not, are they looking at the camera? So these are the few things that we're trying to figure out while analyzing the data that we do. So progress and updates for this project. The first pilot study was conducted on 31st July, and then the second pilot study was conducted on 30th September. Ever since then, we have completed 18 user studies. So from end of September to mid December, this is we have completed 18 user studies, approximately 1 hour each, more or less. Yeah. The second project that I worked on is VR Viewfinder, which is like a window to the VR world. We are using Oculus and HTC Vive for our VR headset and also the trackers. Our study is designed with three tasks. We have tracking, tracing, and watching the art performance. So tracking is where the user is trying to see what's going on in the environment. Tracing is what is going on when things are moving, like they have to follow a certain object again. And watching the art performance is we have an artist who would draw something, and the person who is our participant needs to guess what is it that the artist is drawing. The artist is one of the researchers who are working on the project, and so far we're still thinking about what sort of conditions we would like to have when these drawings are drawn. Are they supposed to be 2D, 3D, or how would we differ in that? But this is more or less what we have planned. So progress and updates. There were a few hiccups in the start of the project in this semester because when I worked on a color picker for this project last semester, it was using the the Oculus system. So when we did try to move, when we tried to work on this project using the HTC Vive that we have been using in the study and everything, it took us a bit longer to figure out how to make the changes using SteamVR and Unity and make it work. But that definitely did work out, and we conducted sort of a first pilot study on November 18th, where we try to see how we would conduct it. And our participants were our professors who are currently working on this project. And I think we were able to figure out a plan for moving forward just after the user study to understand how things are going and what things need to change for the better and how we can make those amends in the future, in the very near future, not the future. Yeah. Reflection. I think this semester was a great a learning experience for me. I have been doing research for almost 2.5, 3 semesters now. And I think this semester I was able to do more hands-on stuff than I've done before. In the past, it had been more reading and assisting, I feel. And this semester, I was actually conducting user studies, 18 of them, which was insane. But I think it was great to see how much you can learn and things you have to keep in mind when you're conducting user studies because you have to be very I would say uniform just because you cannot have different answers because in the case of a job interview, I had the same set of answers for every user study that I did. And also the way you respond to people and the conditions you have to keep in mind. I think it was a good um, starting point for me. And I feel I've been actively participating in planning for the user studies and the projects in general. I think it has been more of um, interactive, active sort of role that I've played this semester, and I definitely have learned a lot. And I think there's a long way to go, but this has definitely been a fruitful experience for me. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So thank you for watching.